Okay, tell you're an English-speaking home.
Yeah, I grew up in an English-speaking home.
Where were you born?
I was born in Curacao.
Okay.
We just came from there. It's my beautiful home, and I love it.
What's the differences? Don't worry about it. I make people feel calm. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
What's the differences between Curacao and Bonaire, in your opinion?
Okay, in my opinion, Bonaire is a small island surrounded by the ocean. It has a lot of white people here, and it's a multicultural nation and very humble person. But the IQ over here is tiny, so they will not try to explore out of the box. They will just stick to what they have, and that's it. In Curacao, it's nice. They're always outgoing. They're generous, and not all of them, but you can find generous people. There's very nice people. And it's also surrounded by the blue ocean water. You can do a lot of diving, a lot of tropical stuff that you like, have a romantic date at different type of dishes, food. And the woman, wow, you can see different women. Over there they have women with ass.
They got cute girls over there. Yeah.
Very beauty, natural, no fake stuff.
Yeah.
And they're very beautiful black women.
Yeah.
And over here, the woman is beautiful. I can't lie. Bonaire, beautiful women. They're mixed with Spanish and Indians.
Does Curacao have more black people?
Yes.
Out of the three islands?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Our race is actually African, but mostly people doesn't want to accept it. I don't know why.
Like everywhere else.
They're
It's the same story.
I don't know why.
I know. But they've been made to be ashamed, and they don't even know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, it's a beautiful island. The three islands are beautiful. Aruba, I've never been there yet. I want to go there just to
It's so
party.
close. You never been?
No, it's expensive.
It is.
The ticket is expensive.
Oh, the ticket is also
difference
expensive.
Is the economic here is very corrupted. In the way of saying is that they get paid like per hours. It's like you can get paid $5 an hour. It's like the waitress here, they don't get well paid. They get like $5 to $6 hours, maximum $7, and they want you to work very hard, but they don't pay you well.
Right.
Yes, so it's very expensive to live on the island, but if you're coming from a place that, like America or Holland, where the value is higher, you can afford a house here, you can live here, and you can also do a business.
How much is the average house here, would you say?
A one-room bedroom apartment here costs $800 to $900 per month, and it's expensive. And you can also have a 2-bedroom apartment for it's, how do you say it in English? It's 12,000. It's
1,200?
1,200. Yeah, 1,200. And hi. Yes, you can go ahead, honey.
1,200.
1,200, or you can get go up. You can also get 900 to 11. It's 1,900. Sorry, 1,900.
Oh,
you can also
about
get
12 to 1,900.
Yes.
Thank you. Why did you come over here from Curacao?
Oh, that's a nosy question.
That's a little too much. That's only if
No,
you want
it's
to
okay.
answer. Only if you want to answer. You don't have to.
I used to visit Bonaire because I like the ocean and it's very calm. The place is very nice and I love it. But I met a person here that made me go Coco, so I said, you know what? I'm in travel and to see him and meet him, so I said I'm gonna move here, to live here, to settle. But it didn't went well because he was nice from distance and everything. But when I came here, it's like after 2 years living together, it was a mama boy.
Well, at least you got 2 years out of it.
Yeah. It wasn't like
2 months.
But it was a 5-year relationship.
Oh, okay.
Because it got distant and also living together.
But this is so close. Like, okay, even though it's a flight,
Yeah.
right? Even though it's a flight,
Cheers.
it's still closer than like it could take you an hour driving to get from one part of New York City to another,
Indeed.
maybe more. So you're so close, but yet and this is the one island with no boats. One of the islands don't receive boats. Is this the one?
Yes, we do receive both. We do receive the
So you can
cruise
take
ship.
a boat, but can you take a boat from Curacao to Bonaire?
We used to have that.
Okay.
But the maintenance and the money to do the maintenance, as I said, you don't get good paid, so you can't afford it.
Right.
They sell it, and that's it. The government doesn't help.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you said the reason why you never went to Aruba is because it's expensive.
Yes,
So
the
they-
ticket will be $500.
Really? To go from here to
Yes.
Aruba?
Indeed.
Really? That's wow. That it would be that expensive for their own people. On top of that.
Yes. For 15 to 20 minutes flight or 30 minutes flight.
$500. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yes. And when I went to the state, I will pay like $900, go on my vacation, and to take connection flight to go maybe Miami, whatever, I pay $120, maybe lesser.
Right.
And I find it so weird. For a 15-minute flight, I have to pay $200. To go to Curacao, I have to pay like $200 to $230.
So what if you flew to Miami and then back to Curacao or then to Aruba?
It's still expensive.
Okay. All right, so what are you going to show us here? This is going to pretty much probably be our tour guide. You're going to show us around.
Really?
How long you been here? 2-3 years?
I've been here for 2 years.
All right, so what do we need to do here? What are we going to do?
Okay, here you can eat different type of food. Well,
Like activities-wise, like I want to see the flamingos. I might want to do the land surfing or kite surfing.
okay, the land and kite surfing way, you should go this lane. So we can go, actually, when we finish here, if you like, you can drive behind me or follow me, and we can go to see the salt company, and also where you have the slavery house.
Oh, they have the old slave castle here too?
Yes, but the tiny ones.
Okay, I would like to see
They put the
that.
slavery to sleep in. They have it. And Bonaire, they produce salt
Right.
for the international. We also have our own salt. The ocean here is more salter than Curacao and Aruba and every other country. Why? Because we produce salt here. If the water dry, it turns pink.
Right.
Natural pink.
That's what
Yes.
makes the flamingos pink.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you get shrimps and all of that, and the flamingos come. What makes the flamingo pink is the shrimp. When they eat shrimp, they turn pinker. A flamingo, when they born, they are white. Natural color is white. So when they eat shrimps, they turn pink.
I heard there's a mating season now.
When they're mating, I forgot the mating season. I think I don't want to tell you something that's not true, so I prefer not say that.
Okay.
But when they're feeding their child, they feed them with blood.
Blood.
Yes.
From where?
The head. They knock on the head with their
The
beak.
children's head?
No, their beak from the mother, and the mother let it the blood, and they feed from it.
So who knocks on the head? The male?
I think it's the male or the woman.
Because somebody else
the
got to
male.
knock on the head
Yes.
to get it to
If
bleed.
have you went to see aquarium in Curacao?
No.
They will give you all the information
Oh, we didn't
about
do that.
it.
We
yes.
didn't do that.
You should have went there. So then you will see how they feed. Yes.
Okay, next time. Enjoy your wine, and we'll get back later. And they
Yes.
have to learn Dutch in school and take tests in Dutch.
So this is how a Dutch passport looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is, I'm gonna have to open it, but that's what it is. I'm gonna hold this. You can move like this. Yeah.
Okay.
And this is how it looks like. That's a Dutch passport.
That's the only one you have.
Yes.
Okay.
With this passport,
you
you can
can go
travel all
to-
around without a Visa card.
So you can go to Amsterdam, Holland.
Exactly. If I want to move there, I can just move there. I need to ask for a crib number. A crib number gets me access to everything, which is a hospital or I have have to pay my tax as everybody do. It's more rules. Over here it's lesser rules. So mostly of them, they move here because in Bonaire we don't have rules. Like as you can see in the traffic, we don't have no light traffic.
Right.
Only roundabouts because there's not enough people on the island. Yes, exactly. But we do have small roads. So everything, it takes really time to go bigger and more, you know.
Yeah, I don't need it though.
Nah,
That's why
but
people.
I think we do because
I mean, a
there's
little
more
bit
cars.
development.
After the COVID,
Yeah.
a lot of people has moved there. So yeah.
But there's when we went to beach resorts or beach clubs in Aruba and in Bonaire, in Curacao, we couldn't even get a seat near the water.
Because it's very active.
Yes, this is more laid back.
Oh, I got a question.
Because nobody, most like Antilleans, from Antilleans from Curacao and Aruba, they visit if they have family member here, but the tourists mostly come here on cruise ships. So we have more tourists that visit Curacao than Aruba, than Bonaire. Aruba, it's active.
Oh yeah, very active.
They're very active and everything is on a rush. In Curacao, it's also a rush, but not like Aruba. But Bonaire, everything is chill. We go late, everybody late, we all late.
I got a question.
Word is born.
Why is this called the best diving spot in the world? Or best diving?
I'm not gonna say it's like the best diving spot, but they say it because here we have a company by the Duchess again, which is they called it Stinapa. They protect the corals. Corals take 100 years to grow, so we have to protect it.
Take
Yes.
10 years to grow an inch or something like that.
You could go also to jail for throwing this on the road. Yes, or you have to pay for that. Like maybe you get
Littering?
Yes, I don't know
What
how you
about
call
Curacao?
it. Boots. We call it boots.
We call it littering. What
Littering,
about
yes.
Curacao?
Curacao,
Not as
we
strict?
also have it, but it's not that strict.
But I think
Like
I do
you're in your-
something on the street out there.
What? Come
I think
again?
I threw a little wrapper from the M&Ms.
Oh, you threw it on the road?
No, I put it in my bag. I didn't.
Aw.
I didn't.
And as you see, the ocean is very clean. It's protective. You're not allowed to fish.
So where do they get their fish from?
There is another place that you can fish, but you have to fish where all of those big boats and the
Official fishing spot.
Yes,
You
fishing
can't do
spot. They have
solo
fishing spot.
fishing. Just come out
Yes.
with your reel and
For
fish.
example, I want to come here. Here they have a lot of fish. I want to fish. Those fish over here is big and huge. They look like human beings.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Right there?
they're very big. Yes.
You
They're
swim in
very
that
big.
water there?
Yes, you can swim in this water. Of course.
You swim good?
Yes, I love it.
That's good. That's good.
Okay.
Very good. All right. Enjoy. Girl, what you bring to the table? She looking for an American man. What you bring to the table, girl?
A peaceful home, a great family, and nice income, and give the man his peace and a good peace. You know what I mean? So, be the grateful wife, and an understandable and a reasonable one, and loving and caring one, and understanding when it's difficult and also when it's a good time also. So I want to be there as a team, and yeah.
You saying all the right things.
I'm saying all the right things
she's
because I
authentic.
am
I can tell she's
the
authentic.
woman. I'm not speaking for capping. I'm
she's
speaking
authentic.
from
There you go.
experience.
You're not gabbing. Exactly.
I'm not capping. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Look,
can't be
there is-
talking
there
all
is
of
li-
listen. You can't be talking all the
There
American
is-
language. They might
No.
be like, she too Americanized.
No. Aquí no te puedo sentir.
Yes.
Okay.
Keep,
Okay.
keep your tradition, girl.
No, she's
They don't want to hear that
feminine.
American
She's
stuff.
No. No. I'm not. No.
Go on and tell them.
Very feminine.
I want loyalty comes with everything. Loyalty is a bag that has everything. As long as you have respect, you trust, good communications, you work hard, you try your best, no lack of interest, no lack of effort. It comes with everything with loyalty in that bag. A loyalty is like a passport. A respect is also a passport. And your first impression is the key.
Lasting. First impressions are
Yes.
lasting.
Yes.
Can be.
Yeah.
So
No, they are lasting.
I want a soulmate, a team. We can do a lot of things together. A man that spoils me, and I spoil him, of course, because I love my love language is gift to my man.
Okay.
So I love to do surprises and gifts.
You know about love languages, okay.
That's my
I knew
love
she was
language.
authentic. She was about love languages. A lot of women don't know about love languages.
Love language too.
You have any children?
We can go to. No, I don't have any kids. I would love to. That's why
How
I need
old are you?
someone to set up.
These are all the questions then.
2024.
You 23,
In October.
oh, she a little PYT, pretty young thing, little tenderoni.
And before you open your mouth to judge, let me tell you this, everybody. I pay my own bills.
No judgment.
Give me a
We don't listen.
No,
Men are
but
not
most
interested in
people-
that.
No, wait.
Men are not interested
I
in
don't
that.
care.
No judgment.
I'm independent woman.
We're not interested in that.
Wait, I
No,
don't
she
care.
means she's just trying to say that she's not a leech. She's gonna contribute.
Because mostly people is like I want this, I want this, I want this,
yeah.
but what can you do? Like,
Yeah. She can contribute.
What you got in the bag? What you got in that bag?
Her key,
I got my key.
her car keys. Her
I got my
cars.
car key. Not car key.
Okay. What else you got in that bag?
She's not a.
Oh, I got my heels.
She
I
changed
got
the
my
flat.
purse. I chased
Changed
with a
the
flat.
flat. Usually I don't like the
How
little
many-
cheap, but I'll let you slide because you got good energy.
Yes.
Gotta keep the heels on all day, but I'll let you slide. I'm like any cheap.
Don't do that.
Because you
You
go from
talking
this-
mad
'cause
ish.
You go from this to this.
Well then lock it in, man. You talking all that good stuff.
Sure.
You talking all that good stuff. Like, no, she's tall actually.
Yeah, but I like her taller. I like a statuesque woman, you know, like a little bit. I can look up to you just a
I
little.
wear heels in the house too.
Oh, really?
You wear heels.
If I have my lingerie
you wear
on, the man
heels.
go see me
You wear
in
heels.
my heels.
Do you wear heels to bed?
No, I wear heels in the kitchen while I'm cooking for my man.
I like that.
How do you? What you know how to cook, girl?
I learned how to cook because my mom is Jamaican. I do curry, I do oxtail, I do jerk,
Ackee and
chicken.
saltfish.
Yes, I do all of those. I love to do lasagna. That's my favorite.
You have
Every
any,
type of
Italiano.
You have any brothers or sisters?
No, I have only sisters. We're siblings. We're 3 sisters. One is married, one is not, and I'm looking to get married because
So
I want to
which
get
one are you,
married.
in the middle? In the middle or the oldest?
I'm the last one. I'm the baby.
Oh, the baby. Oh, okay.
You asking a lot of questions, Playboy.
What? She's an intelligent
What you trying
woman.
to do
I
over
haven't
there,
had
huh?
an
What you trying to
intelligent
do over
woman
there?
conversation. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just talking. I'm asking intelligent questions to an
He's trying to
intelligent
make this
woman.
shit interesting.
Yeah, I'm making it interesting. I don't know what you're doing to go with it, but I'm curious.
just don't be all.
He's curious.
I'm
he wanna
just
know.
I'm just joking.
I live in Colombia. I left America. I left Hawaii February something. I've been in Colombia the whole time. Other than my mother and sister, especially living in Hawaii, I haven't seen another black woman in a long time.
Speaking like this.
Yeah. So for me, this is a exciting moment because I haven't talked to black women in a long time. Except for the time I was in Atlanta, but they a different type down there, and I don't really socialize too much.
I see the Atlanta people, they're different. The
Yeah.
mindset is different, their attitude is different.
Yeah. So.
It
But-
depends on where you meet them.
Yeah, I went there on a date.
There's certain people that are on my I don't fuck list, and that's one of the places.
Okay. I get you. I feel you.
Yeah. Because you know I'm from New York, and I grew up in the South. Vacations with the family. My mother would take us to go see her father's family every summer. I lived in Florida for a while. Went to high school down there. Lived there as a young adult.
Yeah.
And I lived in Atlanta recently as an adult man. And the one thing that irks me is they do these things where they talk about you're from New York, and that just throws me off because I come like this, and you're like, you from New York, you know, and I just
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
wow, hold up, bro. Like, whoa, I don't know what that really means, but I'm not trying to act like that. I'm not, New York is better. I'm just like, yo.
He just felt like we're in his friend zone or something.
It's
You're coming in his
stereotypes.
zone.
It's just
And that's been going on
stereotypes.
since I was a child, going to Holly Hill, South Carolina, every summer with my mother and with my father to see her family. And then, you know, being in high school in Jacksonville, Florida, and then living in Jacksonville, Florida. All the underbreath talk about New York, but yet they claim to have Southern hospitality. And I'm like, it's really rude to say things underneath your breath about where someone's from geography-wise. Or like, as my mother would say, they would always ask her, where are you about? And she'd say, from my mother's womb. In other words, where you from? And she'd be like, my mother's womb, you know, like.
Where you about? I'm
That
about
attitude is
I'm
like
about
none of your
that business.
business.
I'm
You know
about
what
that.
I'm saying?
I'm about that business. I'm about that business. That's where I'm about.
So-
Over
like,
here, they're like
you
people
know,
business, though. I can't
So
lie.
that's why I kind of like, you know, I don't, and you know, one thing I don't like is black people say Southern hospitality, but we're not. I mean, black people in the South are not Southern, and the former hospitality they refer to as antebellum hospitality, which was anything but hospitable to us. It was hostile to us. It was never hospitable. Okay, so get that out your mind right there. So when they down there talking about we know Southern hospitality, we better than New York. I'm like, hold on a minute. You need to read back to Jim Crow and learn about why they call it.
To that.
Yeah, let's get back to the history.
Southern hospitality wasn't towards us.
Huh?
The Southern hospitality
Yeah,
wasn't
it was never
towards
towards us. It was always hostile. Southern hostility.
Southern
Indeed.
hospitality was for the good old boys.
You know, but and I don't want to dampen the mood, but you know I'm coming from, so that's why I don't.
You don't
know
want
what
to
I'm
dampen the
saying?
mood.
I'm just explaining why I'm excited to meet you because I haven't talked to an intelligent black.
He's always excited to meet girls.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna knock where I'll be traveling because it's not fair to everyone, but just like wow, awesome. Let me ask her some questions. You know.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you asked me the question. I'm open. I know how to take a conversation and also lead a conversation.
Yeah.
Well, the big words, it's sometimes
that's
difficult
that's
to
why
me.
I was explaining to you about generosity. with
Yeah, and I like that,
Yeah,
and I like
yeah.
feedback, and I like explanation,
No, it's cool.
and I like to listen. Mostly women doesn't listen. It's hard for them, but the work and the study that I study for 4 years,
What do you
you had
study?
to listen. I study actually teacher. It's
Teacher.
visie psycholoog, medewerker. I don't know how to do it in English.
Oh, okay.
It's like people that knows like have human knowledge. Like for example, I can be a psychiatrist. I can also work at school. I can work with kids that has mental problem.
What they call a social worker where we're from.
Yes,
My
exactly.
mother's a
Social worker.
Yeah, she's a professor of social work. Yeah. that's my
Yes.
mother's a professor, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'm
You want
tired.
some?
Huh? Oh yeah, some
This
water.
wine is making me tired.
He's always tired.
And we woke up early.
This wine is
wine
a
is
wine
good.
that hit you.
This wine is good. I ain't wake up
Yeah.
early. I sleep late every day, so I'm good.
I'm tired. I thought I slept good, but
Can
I
you
still
pour me
have
some?
Oh yeah.
still have bags
Yeah.
under my eye.